we turn now to the power of a single individual. Our next speaker is Adam Karim with a talk called "The Weight of One." Adam reminds us how much a difference just one person or one choice can make. So please welcome Adam Karim.
I'd like to ask you all something very simple. Just how many decisions, just by how many seconds, just by how many people do you think it would take to destroy life as we all know it? One. It would take one. There are over 12,500 nuclear bombs in the world today, and all of them are held by 9 countries, and they all have one designated purpose: to make sure the other country that has it does not use theirs first. Some people might call this a deterrence. Some people might call this security. But this isn't a security. This is an active hostage situation. And we all are the hostages. Let's make this a little less complex for a moment. Right now, as we're all standing in this room together, speaking about what we love, there's an active war going on between two massive countries in the Middle East: Iran and Israel. This war is causing families to be displaced, aid organizations falling behind, and people, they're not doing so good over there. The prices of goods are skyrocketing, and the Strait of Hormuz, which produces 1/3 of the world's oil, is clogged. And no ships can get out or go in. And right now, my father is witnessing this war at first hand. But this is not the first time that a war like this has happened to my family. Far from it. My grandfather has experienced something like this as well. Back in 1991, Iraq decided to invade Kuwait because of the amount of crude oil they were making. This has caused oil to go to an all-time low. And this also makes minerals also at an all-time low, like uranium. Now, obviously they didn't like this, they decided to invade Kuwait. And guess who was there in the front lines? My grandfather. He was there trying to protect his wife, his sons, his daughters, and his future grandsons. And he witnessed this. And Iraq sooner than later, they invaded and took control of Kuwait. But after a few months, some countries decided to help Kuwait and liberate it. Those countries being Saudi Arabia, helping with military; the United States of America also decided to chip in; Qatar, giving money; and even us, Egypt, we decided to help and liberate one of our fellow countries, Middle Eastern countries. But in the end, now over 30 years later, the same thing has happened again because of Iran's uranium project. Israel and America don't like this, and they decided to start an active conflict with them. My father is experiencing the war at first hand. Seeing bombs go off, the airlines have closed. He can't even go to work now. He has to work from home. And all of this just because of war. Let's take a breather for a moment. And let's say, everyone in this room, think about a nuclear bomb, any bomb. Most of you might think about Hiroshima, 1945 Japan. This bomb killed approximately 145,000 people. And this is a bomb back in 1945. Imagine a modern bomb today gets hit into any major city: Moscow, Russia; Paris, France; New York City, or even Los Angeles. The casualties, it would be intense. Ecosystems would fall. Entire agriculture would collapse. We wouldn't have agriculture. We wouldn't have anybody. And it would cause a nuclear winter. Some of you might be thinking, Adam, what is this nuclear winter? Now, obviously, it has winter in the name, but it's also a nuclear bomb. It's hot. No winter should occur. But here's a nuclear winter. This is not just a bad winter. It's the worst kind. It would cause agriculture. It would die. All plants in the area. The place that would be hit with this nuclear bomb, it would be uninhabitable. Nobody would be able to even. Now, if you did not know, just maintaining these bombs, it costs $80 billion, and this is just from the United States alone. Imagine if, let's say, half of that goes into us trying to stop world hunger. $40 billion. We could eradicate all of world hunger within few years, and we're spending this money on stuff that would destroy us within mere minutes. This approximate money estimate was made by the United Nations. The United Nations has known this for a very long time. Back in 2017, the United Nations have already known this for a while. So back in 2017, they decided to make a treaty called the Abolishing of Nuclear Bombs. They tried abolishing nuclear bombs, and over 93 countries agreed. They all decided we shouldn't have these mass extinction bombs, we shouldn't have these things that would destroy our life as we know it. And all of them believed in it, but out of the 9 countries that do hold the uranium, these nuclear bombs, not a single one signed. They didn't want their protection to be gone. They didn't want it. They didn't want their mass destruction weapons. I don't want to give them this. We want to keep using it. We want to keep threatening. But we shouldn't even have these in the first place. Let's take another breather for a moment. Imagine 2 people are in a room. Both of these people both have a match. And the room is full of gasoline, but neither one wants to throw their match into it, because this would cause a fire. But neither one also wants to blow it out. This would cause them to lose their protection, as most people would call it. But here's the thing, neither one also wants to throw their match. This causes a dilemma. And here's the thing, we all collectively as a society, we should both agree to both blow out these matches at the same time and pick up the gasoline all together. My idea is this. We all together should try to make another treaty using the United Nations. We all should be trying to make these 9 countries sign. We all together as a society, we should make sure wars never happen. This Iran-Israel conflict is not just showing us how a war starts. It shows us how active a war can become. It will show how some countries get pulled in, like a virus. Countries get pulled in, and families will continue to be displaced as long as world wars continue. We all should be helping each other. I'm not asking you alone to go up to change geopolitics. I'm not asking you up to go to be presidents for different countries. It would obviously be nice if you did. But we all together as a society, we should make sure these nuclear bombs never go out. And we all together should make sure that these things, these weapons of mass destruction, can never be used on anyone ever again. Thank you, everybody.